Welcome to my second tutorial. My name is Oz, and in this video I will show you how you can use Sku-Scraper and find hot items to sell in your eBay store. This is the dashboard. Here you can find our knowledge base, which includes all the resources and tutorials you will need to use Sku-Scraper. One subject that is really important for me to explain is the API. In order to protect their database, eBay limits the number of queries you can search for, so every user gets 5,000 API calls a day. Essentially what it means for you is that you can scan up to 5,000 items a day. That's a lot. If you work smart, you will never even reach 5,000 API calls. So let's begin. Here you can see an item that I found on eBay. Now I want to find this product on Amazon. I'm looking for the product in Google. You can also do a search by description or picture. You can see also that its cost on Amazon is significantly lower. That means that this item has nice profit margin. That is why I decided to scrape this seller. I first copy the name of this seller. Go back to Sku-Scraper, click on the scraper and then on the list. I will paste here the name of the seller and click on Add Seller. Now I will click on Scrape Seller and start configuring the scrape settings. Let's explain what we are seeing here. You can set here the number of times an item must have sold in a given time frame in order to be included in the results. I recommend setting this to at least 4 sales in last 31 days. For this demonstration I will set this to 2 sales in order to include more results though. You can also set the minimum and maximum price of the items. Now let's begin the scrape. This scraping could take a while, so we added an option to send it to work in the background. The scrape is done, so let's click on View Seller to see the results. We got a list of all the top items this seller sold in the last 31 days. Let's take a look at the most sold item. We will run a Google search for this title and try to find the supplier. The supplier could be Amazon. Let's check this link. We can see that this item cost $49.99 at Amazon. And it sold 4 times for $69.49. Let's check the profit. Click on Save to Lab. We will copy the link of the supplier and enter its cost. We can see that this item is selling for $9 profit. I will click on Save so I can list this item in my store later on. But first let's go to the lab and I will show you how you can use this item to find more sellers to scrape. This is the lab. The lab is where you save all the items you find. You can easily list them to your store from here. I will show you how you can do that in the next video, but for now let's see how to use the spider in order to find more seller to scrape. Using the spider is easy. Simply select the items and click on Spider Selected. The spider now find all the sellers that are also selling the items selected and will add them to our list. The spider found us 10 new sellers. We will select the seller we want to scrape and click on Run Selected. This scrape take longer to finish as we are scraping more items. While the scrape is running, let me give you a big tip. I recommend that you tag every seller you scrape. Either save him to the VIPs for further scraping or blacklist him so it will never appear in your list again. This will save you a lot of time in the future. I will save this seller so I can scrape him again in 2 weeks for new items. That's it, the scrape is done and we now have more items to search for good profit and list. Starting with only one item, we managed to get a list of almost 100 potentially profitable items that are proven to sell regularly. It's been a pleasure. With that said, I want to invite you to try Sku-Scraper for yourself. If you have not tried it yet, you can register for a 21-day free trial right now. Best of luck and happy scraping.